Everybody learns different, so instead of trying to memorize all 78 tarot cards, let's make them stick with memory tricks you'll never forget. And today we're going to focus on the 10 cards. When you think of the 10 cards, I want you to play a little jingle in your head. I want you to say 10, 10, 10, 10 is the end. And always remember, 10 is the end. The first card we're going to learn about is the 10 of Swords. And our catchphrase for swords is that you have a really sharp mind, because the swords are all in your head. Your thoughts, what you believe, your communication. And when you put that with 10 is the end, and in this case, it's the end of the road. You have reached a dead end. You can no longer drive or walk any further. But since you're all in your head with the 10 of Swords, you weren't paying attention and you decided to pass through anyways. And you fell into a hole that you cannot dig yourself out of. This isn't saying your life is over. It's saying the painful chapter has finally run its course. Sometimes you have to hit rock bottom before you realize there's nowhere to go but up. So I want you to imagine that all of the hard and painful things that you have been through are literally transforming into a pile of wood beneath you that you didn't even know was there. And then you look up and there's a hammer and a pickaxe right there. You have access to everything you need to dig your way out. Is it going to take a little bit of work? Yeah, it is. But it's nothing you can't handle. And if something you thought might work doesn't work and you have to try something else, that's okay. As long as you keep trying and don't give up, you will get out. And now we're going to make memories with the 10 of Wands. And remember our little 10 jingle, 10 is the end. And wands represent our passion and our energy and creativity and everything that lights us up. Now I want you to imagine a mom running a marathon, but she's not doing it alone. She's carrying her baby, her backpack, a fanny pack, a water bottle, all these different things. She's even pushing a stroller with another baby and talking on the phone about a business she's starting up. The 10 of Wands isn't telling you you can't be a mom and run a marathon and have a business at the same time. It's not asking you to give up on what sparks your fire. It's just reminding you that even meaningful responsibilities become too heavy when one person tries to carry them all. Now look, there's the finish line. You've made it this far, so ask yourself, which wands can be shared and delegated or even just set down? To feel relief, you don't have to quit everything, but you do have to figure out what you can put down or who you can ask for help. Now, 10 of Wands reversed from a positive perspective says you crossed the line smiling because maybe your mom is pushing the stroller and your wife is carrying the baby. Your best friend has the fanny pack and you guys are all working together. The marathon continues, but it no longer all rests on your shoulder. Okay, next up is the 10 of Cups, and cups are our emotions. A cup full of feelings. And 10, 10, 10, 10 is the end. It's the end of a marathon you've been working so hard to finish. Like you've been training for years and nothing could beat the feeling of crossing that finish line. Especially in first place. Are you kidding me? You have so many emotions right now. And when you are feeling this good, your energy and your vibration touches everybody around you. You've probably heard that saying, you can't pour from an empty cup. Well, you don't have to worry about that because your cup is literally overflowing. The 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. Your cup isn't just full anymore, it's pouring over the sides. And look at you at the top of that tower, feeling all safe and fully supported by the people that want to pour their love back into you. Okay, 3 down and 1 to go. The last 10 card we're making memories with is the 10 of Pentacles. So let's break it down and start with the number 10. 10 rhymes with end or sounds like end. 10 is the end. It's the final number card in the Pentacles in every suit. It's telling us that the journey is complete, that we are at the end of a cycle. Another thing you might think of when you hear 10 is someone describing a perfect score. And getting all 10s across the board shows that you've worked really hard to get somewhere and you are really successful. Your hard work has paid off and you should be really proud of yourself. And that brings you right back around to 10 being the end, because once you've reached a perfect score of all 10s, you've made it, okay? We see you. You did that. And that's not just the 10 of Pentacles, that's the 10 for every suit in the tarot deck. And I think you have that mastered now, so let's move on to the Pentacles. And this one's fun because you can turn a circle into so many different things. So I'm going to start by turning it into the earth because the pentacle represents the earth element. So think of planting a seed in the earth and watching it grow. And another thing that grows in the earth is gold. And when you see gold or think of gold, you think of money. You think of being wealthy. So the gold coin represents wealth and money, but the star represents a person. And aside from gold, what else makes a person wealthy? Their health. So when you take all of that in and you have the 10s that represent success and completion and a perfect score, and you have the pentacles that represent growth and wealth, when you put it all together, you've built a legacy of success. You've planted something that's going to grow for lifetimes. It's going to impact your family tree for generations. Your hard work is paying off. You should be so proud of yourself.